Can you believe this is the final episode of 2025? If you've been tuning in all year, whether this is your first episode or your 50th, I just want to say thank you. Truly, your support, your listens, your shares, your reviews, they all mean the world to me and the City Girl Savings team. This podcast started as a way for me to share what I've learned about money, mindset, and creating the life you want. And it's grown into such a powerful space for women to learn, to grow, and to take ownership of their financial futures. As we close out another incredible year, I've been reflecting on what 2025 has taught me, not just as a money coach, but as a woman navigating her own financial and personal growth. So, in today's episode, I'm sharing 5 powerful money lessons that 2025 taught us, along with how working with a money coach can help you apply each and every one of these lessons in 2026 and reach brand new levels in your financial journey. So, grab a notebook or open your notes app because these lessons are the perfect foundation for the new year ahead. Hey there, I'm Rhea Reeves, and over a decade ago, I turned my life around through budgeting. I went from being an overspender deep in credit card debt to being the founder and full-time money coach of City Girl Savings. Now, I help women work towards their dream life and tap into their financial power one budget at a time. I fully believe you can live a life you love with a budget, and I'm living proof. The weekly City Girl Savings podcast focuses on the intersection of money and the City Girl lifestyle. Join me every week along with some special guests as I share my experiences, advice, and guidance on navigating life and money as an experience-loving millennial. Lesson number 1. Discipline will always outperform motivation. Motivation is wonderful, but it's temporary. Discipline is what builds results that last. This year reminded so many of us that there are going to be days when the weight of everything just gets to us. The days when you don't feel like updating your budget, you don't feel like saying no to the Starbucks run, or you don't feel like checking your account balances. But those are the days that make the biggest difference to doing what you're supposed to do. So remember, motivation is great, but discipline is what really matters. Discipline is what's going to take you to new levels with your money or any area of life. And if you work with a money coach, you actually have structure and accountability that keeps you going even when the motivation fades. So it's almost like your money coach is that discipline you need when you don't have it. A coach helps you stay disciplined through check-ins, through guidance, and through encouragement. And this actually makes me think of one of my previous clients, Lindsay. She started working with me so she could actually have someone hold her accountable to paying off her debt. I was there with her for 12 weeks and we saw her discipline pay off when her credit score jumped 112 points after following the plan we had set. So she didn't rely on motivation. She relied on consistency and on accountability that came through me working with her as her coach. So what's the lesson here? The lesson is you can't control when you feel motivated, right? We can't control how things outside of our home are going to impact us, but you can always control your habits with or without support. And I shared a podcast episode earlier this year about how mastering self-discipline helped me reach new levels. I'm going to link to it in the show notes because it perfectly describes this particular lesson and just how important discipline is. Okay, lesson number 2, your mindset determines your money moves. If there's one thing I've seen time and time again, it's that your thoughts about money will determine your results with money. And it's not just about what you know, it's about what you believe. You can know how to budget, you can know how to save, how to invest. But if your mindset is stuck in scarcity, fear, or self doubt, you will struggle to take action. If you're operating from fear or scarcity, you're going to make reactive choices. Okay. But when you believe that you are capable of managing money confidently, you will make decisions from a place of power. And working with a money coach actually helps you rewire your mindset around money. It's not just about numbers, it's about confidence and boundaries and self worth. So, my current client, actually, Jill, struggled with creating and sticking to a budget. She struggled with saving. She struggled with impulsive emotional spending and anxiety around money. So, she decided to jump out on faith and invest in herself to receive the financial help she needed. Now, she still has work to do. I mean, to be honest, we all do, right? Nobody's ever going to be perfect. But since she and I have been working together, she has come so far. And every now and then, money anxiety creeps in like it does with us all. But her mindset has changed tremendously around money since investing in and working with a coach. And I would just want to read some of the feedback she shared on YouTube comment. She said, Rhea has never made me feel judged, even if I fall short. She is not just an amazing and knowledgeable financial coach. She provides a safe space for me to feel comfortable enough to shed tears, be honest, and express anything that I am feeling. Most times, I feel like I'm speaking to a close friend about my finances rather than a financial coach. And that is huge for me, being that I'm big on trust. So Jill's words make me so happy. I feel tears coming in. It means so much, but I think at the end of the day, your mindset really sets the tone for every financial decision you make. So you got to make sure that it's working for you, not against you. And that's what I help my clients with. So it's always nice to see it coming through. Okay, lesson number 3, systems create freedom. We often think systems mean structure and structure means restriction. But in reality, having the right systems in place is what creates true freedom, both financially and mentally. So when you have organized budgets, automated payments, and clear tracking tools, you remove decision fatigue. You don't have to wonder where your money went or if you paid that bill already because you know the bill got paid. Systems give you clarity, and clarity gives you peace. Think about it like this. Every time you have to make a last-minute decision about money, it costs you energy. And when your money is organized and your systems are working for you, you get that energy back. That's more space for you to focus on your goals, focus on your health, your family, your business, or just enjoying life without constant money stress. One of the best systems you can create for yourself is a financial organization system, something that helps you clearly see your income, your bills, your savings goals, your debt balances, and your overall financial picture in one place. Now, that's actually exactly why I created the CGS Personal Finance Portfolio. It is a tool that is designed to help you set up the same kinds of systems I use with my one-on-one money coaching clients. It walks you through tracking, planning, and organizing every area of your finances so you always know where you stand and what your next step is. I'll actually link to it in the show notes if you want to grab yours before the year ends. It'll be the perfect system to set yourself up for success in 2026. But going back to systems, when you have a system that works, one that's built for you, you stop feel like you're constantly catching up. That feeling stops. Feeling like you're always playing from behind, you're always coming from behind, you're always playing catch up. You stop that feeling. Instead, you feel proactive and in control. So remember, systems aren't about control, they're about creating ease. And when you have the right systems in place, financial peace becomes your new normal. And that is definitely where you want to be. Definitely check out City Girl Savings Podcast episode number 21, Setting Up Your Own Financial Filing System, for some more steps you can take. I will link to it in the show notes. Are you loving this episode so far? Well, the money and life level up conversations never end in the City Girl Savings community. Visit citygirlsavings.com for instant access to resources that help you budget, level up your money mindset, and so much more. And make sure you stay up to date with CGS by following us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, all at City Girl Savings. Lesson number 4, you don't need to do it alone. This lesson is such a big one. We live in a world and a society that celebrates independence. But when it comes to building wealth and confidence with money, you don't have to do it alone. Having a coach, a mentor, or even a supportive community helps you move faster and further. There is power in being seen, being guided, and being encouraged by someone who's walked the path before you. When you work with a money coach specifically, you gain clarity, accountability, and support. You have someone to ask the tough questions, to call out self-sabotage, and to remind you of your progress when you forget to see it in yourself. Before working with me as her money coach, a previous client, Karen, couldn't figure out why things weren't moving forward in her finances. She was making great money, but she felt like she wasn't getting anywhere. It wasn't until we started working together that she realized how her own life events and views on security and stability were affecting her money and spending habits. She finally started facing the emotional issues she had with money, and we worked through those issues together. So if you are struggling in silence when it comes to your money, just know that you're not alone and you don't have to do it alone. Final money lesson. Lesson number 5, progress over perfection. And this is actually my favorite lesson of all. Progress will always be more valuable than perfection. If 2025 taught us anything, it's that we cannot wait to get started. We will get left behind. So many people hold off on starting their financial journey because they're waiting for the perfect time. I'll start budgeting after the holidays. I'll start saving once I make more money. I'll work with a coach when I get out of debt. But there is no perfect time. The best time is when you decide you're ready to change. Working with a money coach helps you take that imperfect action that leads to real progress. We don't expect perfection. We expect consistency, honesty, and effort. And that's what creates transformation. So when you let go of perfection, you can make space for progress. And progress is where your financial confidence truly grows. And that's it. The 5 biggest money lessons that 2025 taught us, and the mindset shifts that can help you reach brand new levels in 2026. This has been such an incredible year for City Girl Savings, from new podcast milestones to client transformations to community growth. And I'm just so grateful that you've been a part of it. And before we wrap up the year completely, I have to tell you a couple things. First, one is my favorite annual event, the City Girl Savings 20% off sale. From January 1st through January 15th, you will be able to get 20% off custom budget plans that are created by me, the City Girl Savings personal finance portfolio so you can get financially organized, one-on-one money coaching with me, 20% off that, and 20% off all of our do-it-yourself worksheets for finances. This is the best way to kick off the new year financially strong. So whether you've been thinking about getting personalized help or you're just ready to organize your finances once and for all, this sale is your moment. I only run it once a year, so mark your calendar and be ready to go January 1st. And then, final reminder, the City Girl Savings podcast will be taking a short break for Q1 2026. I have been recording and releasing weekly episodes since January 2022. So that's 211 weeks, 211 episodes. And this break, this time off, will give me time to come back to this podcast with even better tips, even better interviews, and just so much better guidance to helping you level up your life and your money. So no new episodes will drop during Q1 of 2026, but I will definitely be replaying and resharing some of the past favorite episodes so you can stay inspired while I prepare an amazing lineup for 2026. I'm so excited. We will be back with brand new episodes the first Monday in April, and I just cannot wait to kick off a new season with you. In the meantime, stay connected with me, please. Follow us on Instagram at City Girl Savings for tips and inspiration. I will be on there daily, giving you updates. And also make sure you are subscribed to the City Girl Savings newsletter so you stay up to date on our resources, our sales, our challenges, and the new things coming your way. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for being a part of the City Girl Savings community this year. I am so proud of you for showing up for yourself, for your goals, and for your future. And until next year, cheers to the lessons we learned, the progress we've made, and the amazing things waiting for us in 2026. Happy New Year, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for letting me be the money coach in your ear today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the City Girl Savings Podcast and you feel empowered and motivated to take the next step in the journey to your dream life. Remember, if someone like me, a millennial who loves to travel, new experiences, and iced coffees can live a life they love on a budget, you can too.